Hey folks, Chris of the Polish Geek, and welcome to a different sort of video because I decided to give you my top 5 things on my bucket list, because we all have a bucket list, things that we just really wish to achieve someday in this life, as long as we are alive. We all have it, don't we? So I decided to provide top 5 things from my very bucket list and things I still want to achieve the most as long as I'm alive, and hopefully I don't die before either of those things happen. But yes, I decided to just tell you my top 5 things on my bucket list and what I wish to achieve the most in this life as long as I'm still alive, because why not? I mean, I haven't done that sort of video yet, but I think it's an amazing thing to share with you, because again, why not? So, welcome to the top 5 things on the bucket list of Chris of the Polish Geek. Welcome to my top 5 things on the bucket list and things I still wish to achieve the most in this life. And coming in number 5 is get my black belt in karate. Because I'm planning to get into it once again, because 10 years ago when I lived in the United States, in the state of Rhode Island, that's when I was taking karate classes with some friends, and I managed to reach the orange belt, but then circumstances changed and I stopped attending because of some complicated reasons, and then I moved to a different state of Vermont, and there was no close karate school sadly nearby there. So yeah, I only got to my orange belt, but thankfully 20 minutes away from here I found a great karate school, so I'm thinking of signing up for it and starting taking my classes once again. So hopefully someday I can get a black belt. So yes, getting a black belt in karate at number 5, but maybe let's just say more like get into karate in the first place. Yeah, maybe that would be better, whatever. Let's just say get back into karate in the first place and hopefully someday reach my black belt. And coming in number 4 is watching and then later reading the manga of Steel Ball Run anime, because we all know Steel Ball Run is coming in March and the premiere will be 49 episodes long, although let's hope we'll get weekly releases afterwards, but whatever. This dream seems to be coming true, thankfully, if I won't die in a car crash till then, but assuming I won't, then Steel Ball Run is coming soon and I'm so excited. So yes, my number 4 is, some people would say cliche choice, but some people would say weird choice, but who cares? It's it's always been my dream to experience the story of Steel Ball Run, and it's my most anticipated thing ever that's upcoming of all the entertainment, right? Not just this year, ever actually, the Steel Ball Run anime. So yes, watching whole Steel Ball Run anime, finishing it, and then picking the manga at number 4. And then number 3 is another thing I've been recently getting into actually, and that's learning to create 3D models online and graphic design, because yes, I recently started getting into it and realized it's really fascinating. It's so use programs like ZBrush as well as Blender, and those are really fascinating and interesting programs and you can learn so much, although trust me, it's very difficult. I still haven't fully comprehend all the abilities that especially ZBrush has actually, because it's a very complicated program. Oh, trust me, it's very complicated, and I still have a lot to learn, but I'm still learning and trying to create some 3D models online. Maybe when I create a really amazing one, I will share it with you guys someday actually on this channel, if I do create a really amazing one someday, because so far I'm not really that proud of most of my achievements, because again, I'm only freshly in the phase of learning, so for now it's mostly just creating without actually putting much care into them for now, because again, I'm still learning. But when I get much better at ZBrush and Blender, then trust me, I will very much start sharing my models with you all someday. But yes, for now I'm only in my very beginning stages of learning 3D graphic design, but yes, I'm learning ZBrush, Blender. This is all really interesting and fascinating, but also really complex too, actually. And fun fact, those are the programs that lots of video game artists actually use to create models for video games. And I did hear that apparently some use AI for help, something that I'm absolutely not doing, because I don't believe in AI. I think humans should be creating things they're passionate about themselves. So, yes, mastering 3D graphic design and maybe learning to create models for video games and animated movies. Yep, totally at number 3. And at number 2, and what's amazing is that for the longest time this seemed like completely unreachable goal, but I got some money from my family thankfully this Christmas, so it seems like my dream will finally come true, because number 2 is going to Japan. And yes, Japan has been number 1 place for my last 10 years actually. For the last 10 years, Japan has been my number 1 place I wanted to visit the most in my life. And it seems like finally my dream might actually be coming true, because yes, I've been dreaming to go to Japan for the last 10 years. It's been my number 1 place I wanted to visit, and that hasn't changed. And what's better again, that it seems like it's gonna be finally coming true. Because again, I've been dreaming to go. There's so many things to do in Japan, and the only thing that bothers me is that I will have nothing to dream about once I do go to Japan, although I'm only going for like 2 weeks, if it makes it so. I still won't be able to see everything, because there are amazing things. Tokyo, Kyoto, Osaka, Nintendo Land, Mount Fujima, and so many other plenty of beautiful natural places like hot springs. Like there's so many, and I mean many things to do in Japan that and don't even get me started on that tasty food, but there's so many amazing things to do in Japan that honestly I probably won't achieve all of them when I go. Probably not most of them actually, but that's still something. So yeah, visiting Japan. Sorry, it's really cold here, it's winter here actually. But yes, visiting Japan is at number 2. But what's better is that it seems like it's on the way of getting taken off completely, because it seems like my dream is finally coming true. But it's still not close compared to my number 1, which is find a beautiful wife and start a family and have kids with her. Yes, some would say what a weird choice for a modern age person. Well, I don't care. I think like I don't like the fact that lots of people these days don't want to get married, don't want to have kids. Well, their choice can control them, but I very much want to get married and find a beautiful wife and then have kids together. Like, this is my number 1 goal in this life, and I think that this type of goal that nobody should be ashamed of. Quite the opposite. It's actually a really amazing goal that I really think more people should very much pursue. Like, what's wrong with marriage? Like, what's wrong with family? Family is amazing. Like, so yes, my sister has 2 kids, my niece and nephew, who mean the world to me, by the way. But yes, it's my dream to someday to find a beautiful woman and marry her, and then we would have kids together. This is my number 1 goal in life, and then I'll fully feel fulfilled if it happens. So let's all pray that someday this comes to pass. Well, there you have it, folks. My top 5 things on my bucket list. Those are the 5 things I would love to achieve the most in this life, and especially that my number 4 and my number 2 are very much on the way of coming true, but and my number 5 and number 2 and my number 5 and number 3 also, if I just put more effort, and it might also come true. But my number 1, that's one is a huge wait and see, but I'm glad I got this out for you folks. So let's all pray that all my things on my bucket list, especially my number 1, which sadly now seems the most far away, but let's hope all my 5 things on my bucket list come true. So that concludes another video, guys. That was sort of a different sort of video, but I'm glad I got a chance to share all those things with you all. So thank you for checking out this video. Press the like button, please subscribe to this channel, and I will talk to you soon in another video. Talk to you then, bye!